So I'm going to click on Save to save this 3.14 megabyte installer. I note its name is Hamachi.msi, meaning it's formatted according to the usual and customary conventions that Microsoft likes for installers. Clicking Save. I like to save my documents on my computer. Drive C. I have an area called Installers, and I will create a new subdirectory there, a new subfolder called Hamachi. And within that folder, I'll allow it to save it. And so it's downloaded very fast from my high-speed internet connection, 3.14 megabytes. And now that it's saved, I'm done with the web browser. I'm going to close that down. And it's offering to run that installer. I'm going to click Run here. It says, do you want to run this software? Yes, I do. I'm going to run it, and it'll start executing. The software asks me to choose my preferred language. This is the installer. From the drop-down list, I have a number of choices, but I'm going to stay with English. And we're just going to accept that by clicking on Next. I'm then given this information page that tells me that I'm installing version 2.0.1.66. This is the current version in February of 2010, and I'm fine with that, so I'm going to click on Next. I'm then presented with this very long, very complex document describing the terms and conditions of use and licensing. I have read through this, and I find it complex but fairly reasonable. They're making this software available for my use for free on these conditions. You should read this also and make sure you're happy with all of these conditions. If you are, then you can do as I have. At the bottom, scrolling all the way down, I can click on I agree. Whereupon, I get a summary that lets me know it's ready to install. In my case, I've already installed Hamachi on this computer before, so it says an older configuration settings have been found and offers to let me use them. I'm going to turn that off and not use any of my older configurations so that this installation will behave the way yours will if you're a first timer here. So I'm now going to click on Next. It's suggesting with options that it will be installed in Program Files, LogMe, and Hamachi, that the program's menu group will be LogMe and Hamachi. It asks me if I want to create a shortcut on my desktop, and I think I do want to do that. So, scrolling down to the bottom, I'm going to click on Install. The installer then says, please wait while LogMe and Hamachi installs. I get a status bar advancing from left to right as it installs, and I get status messages regarding the various components as they're installed. Most of the time is spent installing the network driver, which tricks Windows into thinking I've actually installed new hardware. I haven't, but that's the way it works. Alright, it says LogMe and Hamachi setup is complete. Click Finish to exit the LogMe and Hamachi installer, and I'm going to leave it to where it'll automatically launch Hamachi when I'm done. I'm going to click on Finish. It says Starting Hamachi, and here it is. This window represents LogMe and Hamachi with its management display, and it helps me get started. It's just that easy to download and install LogMe and Hamachi. We've not yet configured it, and that will come next.